Every year, a single word is chosen to stand still while the world rushes past it. A word that listens, absorbs, and finally speaks for all of us. This year, that word is rage bait. Not because it is clever, not because it is fashionable, but because it is uncomfortably honest. Rage bait is the language we invented to describe a behavior we quietly recognized in ourselves. The moment when anger became profitable, outrage became addictive, and emotional disturbance quietly transformed into a business model. At its surface, rage bait refers to content deliberately designed to provoke anger, frustration, or moral outrage, not to enlighten, but to engage. It thrives on distortion rather than dialogue, on provocation rather than truth, on reaction rather than reflection. But rage bait is not merely a tactic used by creators or algorithms. It is a relationship between stimulus and psyche, between impulse and identity. It works not because we are weak, but because we are human. Words appear when silence becomes dangerous. Rage bait had to be named because it describes something we can no longer ignore, that the modern digital world does not merely capture attention, it harvests emotion. Anger travels faster than nuance, outrage spreads quicker than understanding, and algorithms, indifferent to ethics, reward whatever keeps us scrolling. In naming rage bait, we are not pointing fingers outward. We are acknowledging a collective vulnerability. Rage bait exploits something ancient within us. Our brains are wired to notice threats. Anger sharpens focus. Outrage creates a fleeting sense of moral superiority, the comforting illusion that we are right and someone else is wrong. Each time we react, our nervous system receives a small surge, a chemical confirmation that we are alive, involved, relevant. But over time, this repeated stimulation does something subtle and tragic. It trains us to live in permanent agitation. We become quicker to judge and slower to listen, eager to respond and reluctant to understand, emotionally loud, spiritually tired. Rage bait also tells us something unsettling about our society. It reveals that we live in an era where attention is currency and calm does not sell, a culture increasingly uncomfortable with ambiguity, patience, and silence. A world that prefers instant certainty over slow wisdom. And perhaps most sobering of all, it tells us that outrage has become easier than responsibility. To be angry requires no effort. To understand requires courage. The real damage of rage bait is not found in comment sections or trending topics. It is found inside us. It fragments our inner stillness. It turns strangers into enemies. It reduces complex human beings into simplified villains. Worst of all, it convinces us that constant emotional unrest is normal, even necessary. It is not.